What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Sam and Max. We are here with episode number 5, Reality 2.0. And that's crazy, actually, because last time we were here with Sam and Max, I made a joke about Sam and Max 2.0. It was entirely unintentional. I had no idea that 2.0 would be in the name. It was just me making a joke about versions of like computer software because I knew that there was an AI involved in this, or at least I think there is. So for it to be called Reality 2.0 is basically an awesome confirmation of what I was expecting, because it sounds like it's going to be a lot like one of those Tron vibes where you go into like an alternate reality and it's all digital, which is super exciting because it's what I live for. I love that kind of narrative. It's just really exciting for me. So I can't wait to dive into this. Before we dive into it, I just really want to take a second to thank you guys very much from the bottom of my heart for all of your support, your amazing comments, just the amazing time we've had so far. I woke up to the amazing news this morning that my channel, our channel we've been building together, has hit 100 subscribers, which is pretty darn awesome. Probably if you look back on this in the future, 100 is, you know, probably doesn't sound like a lot, but the reality is for small channels like mine, when you're starting out, getting to 100 is huge. It's really freaking hard. So really, thank you guys so much for the amazing support. I could not have done it without you. And really, it's 100 is a nice thing and all of that, but really what is the best part of this for me is the amazing community that we are building and the wonderful interactions that I get to have with you guys on a weekly basis. So thank you so much for your amazing support. Let's dive in to Sam and Max Reality 2.0. That does not sound good. Why are we using dial-up internet? You know, I am actually like really curious how this is gonna work to have an AI in this world. And how are they gonna justify going into a Reality 2.0, whatever that is? And I had like my crazy theory about how all of this connects to hypnosis and taking over the world. So we'll see if that theory is correct, I guess. Is that them crashing down into Reality 2.0?
Unrest in the
Number
Dakotas.
0.
Dispatch equal numbers of
numero.
giant battle robots to all sides. Whoever survives, claim we backed them all along.
Illegal
Giant
immigration.
battle
Let the new
robots?
guys pilot the giant battle robots.
Criticism
Whoa.
of your domestic policy is too giant battle robot based.
They can take it up with my new press secretary, the Mametron 9000.
What the heck
If that's
is...
the guys from Air Force One, tell them they
What?
get the keys back
There's an
once they
actual
say
robot.
the magic word.
Quiet, Max. It's the commissioner. Total collapse of the economy
and he's
and
the
downfall
president.
of Western civilization? Great grinning head of John the Baptist and a pork pie hat stuffed in a rhinestone bowling bag. We're on our way. We've got a computer crisis to take care of, little buddy.
Have they tried turning it off and back on again?
Bigger than that, Max.
think
Computers
we need to do that
everywhere
with
are going
Max.
haywire. Planes are falling from the sky. Nuclear reactors are nearing meltdown.
And
Planes are
scores of
falling.
pasty white nerds will be forced to go outdoors and socialize with normal people.
The horror.
Where
Hi
do we
guys,
start,
I guess I won't be
Sam?
seeing you.
The National Consortium of Smart People who are good with computers has been tracking electron surges all over the country, and one of the biggest is right here in our neighborhood.
What an
Max?
unbelievably convenient coincidence. How do we find an electron surge?
No idea. Let's go.
I would suggest plugging in something that can conduct electricity. All right, so we are here, and there's a giant robot outside the window, so I'm gonna have a look at
Hey,
that.
there's a parade coming.
I love a parade.
Oh, sorry. Looks like it's just another angry mob protesting your barbaric school lunch program.
Again,
Ah.
they just don't recognize genius.
Max, you are seriously dangerous. Let's take out that mob because we don't like dissent in our new dictatorship.
Excuse me, please stop shooting at me. Thank you.
Oh, please stop shooting at me. Won't you be so kind?
Excuse me, please stop shooting at me. Thank you.
Oh, what a dear. Thank you. I'll just I'll take a lemon in my water. Thank you. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Is this
I don't want
pod
to
still
alarm you,
dying?
Max, but do you know if Hubert's made out a will?
You bet he has. Why do you think I agreed to take care of him? Won't be long now.
Hubert has been dying for a little while, Max. I'd be really worried about
Can't
him.
say I'm itching for another ride on a speed pickle.
Are the descriptions actually changing now? Have they like
I'm sure
updated
we
them?
left something on the moon last time we were there.
Like Max's brain? Been missing for a while. What's on the dartboard?
Max, why did you put the Bill of Rights on our dartboard?
House cleaning. Guess what? We no longer have the right to peaceably assemble.
Great.
And next time you're incarcerated, you'll have the choice of cruel or unusual punishment.
Wow.
I'm beginning to regret voting for the other guy.
I love this. You are so supportive, Sam, even when like you
we
really
store our
shouldn't
waste
be.
here for safekeeping.
And then what do you
Good
do
for
with it?
holding up phones, and that's about it.
Let's see what's on the answering machine. It's got messages.
Hello, Mr. President. This is Margie, your scheduling assistant, with some changes for this week. You still have impeachment hearings on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, but the one on Wednesday has been pushed back for your war crimes trial. Thanks.
Whoa! You got a lot of stuff on your plate. I think you're outdoing every other president.
Hello again, Mr. President. Just a reminder that you're still scheduled to visit middle schools this week to remind kids of the importance of staying in school. As usual, we'll have therapists on hand after your speech to talk with the more traumatized children.
That is true. I would not expose my children to Max. That'd be dangerous. No idea what they're going to believe afterwards.
Mr. President, your opponents have finally decided to cancel their weekly election ballot recounts. According to your calendar, that should free up the hour and a half
Weekly?
each week you have marked as time to gloat.
Every week he gloats over the fact that they recount and he's still president.
Hello, Mr. President.
Sounds very
Margie,
familiar.
your scheduling assistant, with some changes for this week.
All right,
You
this is
still
all
have-
repeating stuff. Let's go to the phone.
Hello, is this a Pentagon? This is the President's National Security Advisor. I think the Swiss are
You're
up
the
to
National
something.
Security
You'd better
Advisor?
check it
Wow.
out.
I love that shocked expression they
The
get when
Swiss?
the tanks line up along their border.
It's the little things that make being leader of the free world worthwhile.
Yeah,
Hello, Kremlin?
I'm starting to regret
decided
this.
we're done with Alaska. You can have it back now.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Hello, is this a Pentagon? This is the President's National Security Advisor.
I love
It's the little
I
thing.
can't believe they're targeting the Swiss like that. Is that a reference to something? I'm sure it is. It's got to be a political reference of
Hey,
some
Max,
sort.
there's a donut missing. You didn't actually
What happened
eat
to the
it, did
science
you?
experiment?
No, the mold civilization discovered nuclear fusion and accidentally destroyed one of their continents.
If man does not learn from the donut box, he
Wow.
is doomed to repeat it.
Mold, even the mold are like uprising against you, dude. Wait, the calendar's
Hey, what
changed.
happened to that charming picture of the recently flattened marsupial?
Turns
We've
out
changed
you're supposed
everything.
to flip the page every month.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
Max, for figuring that
That'll
out
get
now.
old fast.
That is actually pretty cool. They're changing everything. It's a refreshing change.
I guess the computer crisis is affecting television too.
Or ours is just a piece of crap. Either way, this is serious.
That's really interesting that it's affecting the signal.
I tried adjusting it earlier. Didn't help.
But how did you adjust it earlier when you didn't know about the crisis?
A VCR, which is short for Insert Tapes Here.
Actually, what does VCR stand for? I can't even correct him.
Oh, brother.
Video
President
cassette
Max's
something.
throne.
Oh, wow, that's his throne? Dude,
How many islanders had to die to get the lava for our precious lamp?
too many. Too many. That was a dark day.
I don't even want to look at that case again. Really, I can't look.
No, let's please
No
look.
fooling. I just can't bring myself to look.
Why he's
For
actually
the
doing
love of the
this?
zombie Steve McQueen, I will not look at that.
Okay, sorry. No, go again. Sam, I love you, dude. You are the best. Is this like you're just so sad what happened to Telltale? Because I think a lot of us are. Also sad what happened to the employees.
Our eviction
I think
notice
that's even
graveyard.
sadder. More sad? Sadder? More sad? I don't know what's the right
Lincoln's head,
language.
still at large.
His head is still missing?
The little rat's not home.
I'd be worried about his head missing because he's a robot, right? He doesn't need his body
There
to
it
function.
is. Jesse James's actual hand.
Missing
no,
a finger
remember
now.
that carbon dater said it was only a few
Jesse
years old.
James's actual hand. Amazing.
Amazing! Don't talk about
There
it.
it is.
No,
Jesse.
I love that they have re-recorded like entirely new stuff. It's awesome. Was that in the original? Did they like? Is this as they were making it, they sort of realized that it's getting stale what's happening here in the office, so they started changing things up, or is this that they've added it in the remastered edition? I don't know. Hey, the answer escaping. The answer escaping, Max. Your soldiers are going
A slave
missing.
colony for the slaver on a budget.
I wonder where they're going. Maybe they're going to form a trade union
A
or
slave
something.
colony for the slaver on a budget. File cabinet or feng shui nightmare.
Oh, that's why New York is falling apart, because your feng shui is off.
File cabinet or feng shui
Is it
nightmare.
feng shui? I don't know how it's pronounced. Leonard, you still here? Dudes! Can we help you?
Hungry, Leonard?
How do you think that's going? It's dangerous. Get me out of here. Yeah, come in.
Okay, maybe later then.
I thought he said something like, what do you think I'm set up at come on, let me get out of here or something. Something like that. But he's alright. Shall we see if our buddy can help us figure out what he's saying?
Leonard's been oddly laconic lately.
Laconic, like silent? I don't know what that means. Alright, well, let's put him out of his misery.
Max
This is a bad
prefers to
idea.
handle the public executions himself.
I can't believe I'm doing this in a YouTube video. Why am I pulling guns around people? Let's look at the other
Teddy bear
stuff.
that terrorized a TV station.
No more.
The fro behind Brady Culture's unfashionable hypnosis plot.
And the severed head of the president. Or one of them.
Even if he was just a puppet, Max, don't you think it's unsettling to keep the head of the former president inside our closet?
You're right, Sam. We need to get a pike.
Actually, we need to start a collection by finding the other freaking head that's missing. Because until then, we still got problems. If Lincoln is out there, man, we are in trouble. Mr. Spatula, how you
Hello,
doing?
Mr. Vice President.
Oh, he's Mr. Vice
I'm
President. What
sorry,
happened to you, Sam?
But I have a re-election campaign to think about. And let's face it, you are not a hit with the aquatic voters.
And you are? You can't exactly... I guess probably Max could breathe or like, I don't know if he could breathe underwater, but he probably wouldn't die because he's just weird. He's weird. He doesn't follow the rules of
A
physics.
place to hang coats. Or very short outlaws.
Very short outlaws. Yeepers creepers. If I remember correctly, there was something on the wall here to the back of the screen, but I don't think we can actually see it. I think it was there in one of the cutscenes. But anyway, let's go track down this electron discharge, whatever the heck that is. Find the giant robot, that'd be good. Can we still shoot
Quite
the
possibly
sign?
the least observed street sign in the continental U.S.
Why is that? I've never seen someone going the other way. Yo, aren't you shooting the sign now? Am I standing in the wrong position? Let's try again. That's weird. Oh, no. No, shoot the sign. Don't put your gun away. Okay, we don't shoot signs anymore, clearly. Maybe they've changed the laws now that Max is president.
I still don't see why we had to throw out a perfectly good carpet.
It didn't match the drape.
I knew that line was coming. I was actually about to make that joke. Max, you are a mad person after my own heart. I love you. All right. Looks
the
like
Esperanto bookstore is closed again.
Aw, that
Yeah.
was fast. Even for this neighborhood.
yeah. I guess it's maybe just because it's a different color to everything else. It doesn't quite fit, and everyone was kind of worrying about the weird color shifting guy in the front. I would want
For
him out of
some
my
reason,
neighborhood.
the parking meters around here always get bent.
Hey, if you bend things to your lawyer, that's what happens, right? Straighten there. I don't know why I didn't process that joke earlier.
Every time I look at that, I feel an accident coming on.
Let's not go there. Gumball
This
machine, what
gumball
is in
machine
you
looks
today?
pretty banged up.
A gang of about 5 dentists came through the other night, and 4 of them just started beating the hell out of it.
What
What
about
did
the
the
fifth
fifth
one?
one do?
He kept sobbing and saying, "Why can't we all just get along?"
What? I don't understand. Can I get the stuff out of this?
I've got better things to punch.
Okay. I thought maybe we could get something out of
Newspaper
that.
office's coffee machine empty for a 3rd straight day.
That's some hard-hitting local reporting.
Ouch.
I guess the reporters are having a tough time adjusting to life without the internet.
Which is interesting because they keep wanting to keep print news in like distribution. President Max demotes Florida to a territory, and weird noises heard at White House again.
Lincoln
weird
Rampage
noises. Is
ends
that
with
Max?
colorful mushroom cloud.
There's one way to put a positive spin on it.
The majority of DC areas still uninhabitable.
Oh my
At least
gosh.
some things never change.
I didn't even really think about that. That is, I feel sad. What the hell are we doing to this world? We need to stop playing this game. We're just destroying the US. All right, let's go into Bosco's Inconvenience and see what nationality this guy has taken on now. There's a cannon? What the heck? And, what? Bosco doesn't look that different. Wait! What's going on with his ears? Dude, are you okay?
Hey, Bosco.
Greetings and well met, friend Watchman.
And
for
why has he got...
hire.
Sam, how come I suddenly have a
Simpson
primal
hair.
desire to beat Bosco savagely?
Because he's talking like a Renaissance fair attendee,
Oh
Max.
gosh, he's
It's
an
an innate
elf.
fight or flight response.
I am El Bosco Drill. the
El Bosco
Unhinged,
Drill.
Mighty half-elf ranger.
You're quite middle-aged looking for a mighty elf ranger. Shouldn't you be really young? All right. How does disguising yourself as an elf protect you from anyone? I feel like that draws so much attention to you.
Okay, Bosco. While Max prepares the Thorazine, why don't you tell us why you've become an elf?
What is that? An antipsychotic or something?
And I'll tell you why. I've had multiple delivery conspiracies. I've had missiles aimed at me, and now I got rival
Half elf,
arms
yes, he's
dealers
only got one
setting up
ear.
shop in my store.
Point being,
Well, it's not safe for me here anymore. I gotta take my business the only place I can feel 100% secure. The internet.
But it's down.
What does this internet doohickey
Are you
have
an
to
ARC
do with
here?
being an elf?
half-elf.
It's because everyone
elf.
on the internet has to pick an avatar, like a dwarf or an orc or a troll. But we got enough trolls.
I didn't think it was possible, but he's actually less creepy as the elf.
Half elf.
I'm not going to comment on the troll thing. I'll
never
just say it's
mind.
true.
You guys don't understand how computers
I have to clean
work.
up a lot sometimes. Yeah, spam random nonsense can be really frustrating no matter where you are.
You're taking your store online?
Where will that leave us? We fear and mistrust computers.
Right?
Don't you worry, guys. My online store will offer twice the inconvenience at thrice the price.
Well, see you there.
I still don't understand what's with the ears though. Like, you don't need it in real life if you're gonna be, like, online. Just do it online. Also, that is a pretty damn cool poster. What is that? To Bosco, kiss hug, kiss hug. Elfima? That's a pretty boring name. Like, did someone just combine elf and female into Elfima? Okay. Very stereotypical. But I really like the outfit and the design. That's pretty cool.
How's
Alright.
business, Bosco?
Business is
Tell
deader
us
than a
about the rat
valet
in your
parking
room.
attendant at a convention of mob informants.
That bad, huh?
That rat showed up and started taking all my customers.
Oh, how dastardly.
Jack.
Hey, he's
Say
doing a
what you
hat
will,
now.
The rat knows his anarcho-capitalist economic philosophy.
Max, I only bought you those encyclopedias because you promised me you couldn't read.
I feel like Max lies about these things.
We want to buy something.
I have the finest goods in all the land.
Tell him we'll pay him
How
just
much
to stop
gold would it
talking like
cost?
that.
What would the squire care to purchase?
And also, do I need to upgrade my gear while I'm here?
What have you got?
Oh, not much. Just a virulent biological weapon.
All right.
COVID-19, is this
Biological
how it
weapons.
started?
We don't like to judge,
Speak for yourself, Sam.
but isn't germ warfare a little on the south side of ethical?
I've got to compete
global
to stay in
side
the
of
market,
ethical, you mean?
guys. If an arms dealer's gonna open up shop in my store, I've got to up the ante.
By releasing COVID? What? No.
All right, how much for this virulent biological weapon of yours?
Yeah, let's get it off his hands
$1
fast.
billion.
We'll
Oh.
take it.
What's another billion or so to the national deficit?
Ouch.
I'm sorry. For safety reasons, I no longer accept cash in the store.
No, don't tell me
You'll have to pay
Bitcoin.
online.
Was that a thing in
That's
2006?
Pretty inconvenient.
Thank you.
You like to pay online. Pretty inconvenient. What day and age are we living in, Max? I mean, okay, the internet is down. Never mind. That is pretty inconvenient. Oh, this is like, if any of you have watched Mr. Robot, this is reminding me of when the internet was down and no one could buy anything.
We'd like
seriously
a
though,
big heaping mess
can
of
you
virulent
just give it
biological
to us for
weapon,
free?
please.
My bank account still seems to be $1 billion short.
Oh, the internet is down. Just check it a month.
Online payment again?
Well, for one, you gotta be online. Call me when you get on the internet.
Why is it so hard? Get out your phones, people. It's right there in your banking app. It's not that hard. All right, what have you got?
Any dual-core processors with 512 megabyte
Hell
cache?
no, I don't want
Nay.
that. I don't want that. I don't want that. That is so poor. Why are you asking for that?
Do you have any chimpanzee-sized diapers?
Nay,
Nay.
Do you have any barbecue plankton chips?
nay.
Nay. What is with this guy? Okay.
Do you have any keychains with a +8 modifier to
Oh,
dexterity?
that'd be useful.
I wish.
Even he agrees.
Do you have any self-respect?
No.
Nay.
Oh, I knew he was gonna say that.
No, I understood the question. I understood it all too
Oh
well.
man, if you even
You
answer.
sure do know how to suck the fun out of everything, Bosco.
Oh. If you answer it so straight up, it's true. You don't have much self-respect.
Do you have any Lembas?
It's there.
Like Lembas bread from Lord of the Rings? That'd be pretty cool. Isn't it that you can eat like a little tiny piece and that's it for the day? Like you're just done? That's awesome. Sounds a lot like mana from heaven, not mana like magic mana.
Do you have any dual-core processors with 512
Why do you
megabyte
want
cache?
this thing,
Nah.
dude? Was that like, I guess in 2007, that probably was actually a pretty badass processor. But this day and age, you'd be caught dead with that.
On second thought, nothing for us now.
Yeah.
As thy wish.
Seems like all your
Don't
stuff is
blame
very
me when
old.
You're stuck in the torched wastelands with nary a bag of enchantment to defend thyself.
I'll take my chances.
See you later, Bosco.
To the battle! Godspeed, defenders of the Shire.
What, he can do that? He can just use the Shire like that? Isn't that copyright? That's so hilarious. Are these prices changing? Is it me? Is it just changing? That's really weird.
We want to buy something.
Oh, no,
What
no,
would
no.
the-
I wanted to look at the prices.
Nothing for...
Nicotine products, 50. What? Okay, I don't know if it's actually changing that much. But he's just like adding zeros to this. Look at it. And
a
the
clock
clock.
that only ever tells you what time it's not.
I don't even know what time that is. What would that be? 7:15? That's a longhand. I don't know what that is. It's hot for something.
When little smokes just won't do.
Little smokes.
Hi,
Back a
Mom.
quick one. Hey, Mom. How you doing?
Lottery tickets, a.k.a. the Donate to Bosco charity.
Yeah, because you're spending way too much on that. $2
Well,
for
if
it.
it isn't our favorite ethically challenged rat, Jimmy
Yeah,
Two
he
Teeth.
keeps popping up in
Sam was
random
wondering
places.
where you'd scampered off to.
I'm touched.
I was wondering what embarrassing pose we'd use when we had you stuffed and mounted.
Yeah. I'm scared out of my wits. You's gonna buy something or what?
You're just gonna keep talking to me like we're gonna hurt you or something? And why is Bosco staring at him like so blatantly with the binoculars? Bosco, that is like seriously creepy, dude. Can you stop that?
What's a
changing
two-bit crook
subjects.
like you trying to sell this time?
Cannons?
I'll ignore that petty
With no
insult
cannonballs?
for the
And
sake
probably
of
no
a
gunpowder?
successful transaction. I'm selling the latest in interpersonal defense.
You're an arms dealer?
You make it sound so cheap. I deal in peace of mind.
Peace of mind, see?
What have you got in stock?
Yeah, right now I only got this cannon.
Only a cannon,
You
see?
guys look like you should just start out with handguns.
We've already got handguns.
Oh yeah? Where?
Just trust him on that one.
Do you want me to pull one out for you?
How much for that cannon?
It's
You
not
get in
for
trouble.
sale.
Worst arms dealer
Why ain't it
ever.
for
It's
sale?
not for sale to you guys.
Why
I
is
don't
that?
sell to the police. Call it my own ethical code.
But we're just barely police.
Yeah, I seen how you guys work.
So
I
what's
sell
what
it
if
to
we're
you,
not
and next
police?
thing I know, the bunny's got it pointed right at me.
What if you don't give us cannonballs or gunpowder? It's not gonna make a difference. Well, Max will probably throw the shit at you. Sorry, my language, but he'd probably throw it at you. So, wouldn't be surprised. Please just
Sell
it
us
to
the
me.
cannon, Jimmy.
Come on.
I already told you, it's not for sale.
Well, I'm telling you, you're gonna sell it to us.
Sell us the cannon, Jimmy.
Come on.
I already told you.
Do you want us
it's
to pull
not
the
for
guns
sale.
out on you?
Freelance police, Mr. Teeth. You're under arrest.
Come along quietly and we'll only use excessive force instead of medieval.
Oh,
Just
wow.
try it, pigs. Last
Better than
time I
bosses and
checked,
convenience.
it was
Everything's
a free
medieval here.
country.
I'm working on that.
Some of the stuff here has literally not even been replaced since medieval era, like these freaking hot weenies. Actually, they're older. They're Cretaceous period, right?
Enough games, Jimmy. You're under arrest.
Why
I
are
know
you
my
in an
rights.
echo chamber?
New federal mandate for armament appropriation, and I quote, "No citizen shall be prevented from setting up shop without a license and in someone else's store to sell dangerous weapons
I wonder-
indiscriminately to the highest
I wonder who we have to
Who in
blame
his
for
right
that.
mind would pass such an irresponsible law?
I couldn't help it, Sam. The gun lobby has these unbelievable gift baskets.
That or you don't have a right mind. I think that's the case. Maybe they're both true.
What have you been up to, Jimmy?
You know, the usual knitting, working on my tan. What do you think I've been up to? Starting a business ain't easy.
The
Your
Better
skin is looking
Business
pretty
Bureau is going to be
untanned
hearing
for
about
that.
that attitude of yours, mister.
Oh, jeepers.
Get bored lounging in the White House pond?
Who was lounging, smart guy? I was networking. Turns
Until we
out
killed the
DC's
president.
a great place to get tips on being an arms broker.
Until we
Maybe
blew
it
up
was a
DC.
bad idea to move the Oval Office back here, Sam.
Are you still running with the skin bodies?
I found I no longer agreed with their extremist views.
More like you got a little chilly.
Or got tired of seeing your repulsive pink flesh every morning.
Let's just say I left for a variety of reasons.
Jeepers. I mean, when they call themselves the skin bodies, I wouldn't be surprised if you wanted to leave. That's really weird. Come on,
It's
Jimmy.
not too late to make an honest rat out of yourself, Jimmy.
Yeah, just
Or
sell
a
the darn thing.
bookend, or a doorstop.
Take it off your hands, and then you
Want
can.
weapons? I sell
free
them
of the
weapons.
burden.
What could be more honest?
If we take away the temptation to sell it by buying it from you, then you can't sell it anymore. You can't do evil things, right?
See you later, Jimmy.
Maybe
Logic.
if you can find me.
Sure, we will find you in the next episode. I guess that is it for Sam and Max for today, and I'll see you guys next time. And we're still going to try and track down this electron discharge, wherever it's coming from. Maybe it's the reason everyone's acting so weird, and maybe it's the reason it's starting to rain outside. Isn't that an electron discharge when thunderstorms come in? I'm pretty sure it starts with buildup of electric impulses. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now. Stay safe.